give a few before everybody comes in. What's going on, everybody? Just give me just a second. I'm just giving it a little bit before everybody comes in. So what's going on, Azrael? All right. Let me go grab my phone just in case somebody calls me. All right, I got my phone and everything, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we're about to hit English. Yes, we are. Okay, so like any other game, it has like a icon support. This work is fiction. Oh, good jazz. Now I do know that I was streaming Tales of Arise, but I've been looking at this one because I've been wanting to stream this, so it's kind of going to be switching between the two, depending on how I'm feeling. So now, if you're wondering, this is the same people that did Danganronpa and Zero Escape. They kind of like collabed on this, and I heard like good things about it. So that's eventually why I did want to go ahead and do this. Damn, bitch, they got you tied up. Oh, you dead. Oh, she dead. You gotta be dead. If you alive, then yo. Is that something in her eye? Yo. Huh.
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name. It's Kagami, sir. Not yet, sir. It's my duty, sir. Thank you. It's...
Not yet. We just found the victim. Too early to say anything for sure. But this could be a copycat killer at work. From the case 6 years ago.
The case 6 years ago?
It's unusual for this time of year. It'll be hard to find any usable prints. Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park. Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous. I'll give you the details later. Are you serious? You're Special Agent Kaname You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me. I called you here to inspect the scene. Got it.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part...
Usually, no. Because you know this woman, don't you, Dante? I had to tell you. You deserve to know. Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew... What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I wouldn't say that. We were just acquaintances. Horse from the merry-go-round. It looks like it's skewered.
This is not a message from the criminal. The park was already in this state before the crime. My best hypothesis is that this is the result of a teenage prank.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any close? We haven't taken any footprints. I appreciate your understanding.
Allow me to assist you.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without... The left eye socket is vacant. Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
They took a whole eyeball.
Left
Shit.
eye.
Okay.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
We don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
They carved it out while she was still alive?
Correct.
That's deep.
Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death? Blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago. That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
Hell puncture wounds, but no some tears.
The victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick. What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Inside the column?
Date, use me to see through the column. Utilize the X-ray mode. It appears as though someone is inside.
Oh shit, she's sitting there looking like a whole creep.
Hey, wait!
Shut up! Hey, I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something. You won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
Damn it. Hey, whoever's in there, stay back.
Oh
Suki.
okay. So this is very interesting. What the fuck is this?
What is this place?
This is your dream.
I'm me.
Correct. You are Date.
And you are?
Date, just date.
You're...
What in the hell? Okay, what the hell
Where do I
is
even
going
start with this?
I can answer all of your queries.
Alright then.
Who are you?
I'm me, of course.
I know that voice.
Indeed.
Okay, so the eye that we seen was in shape or form of the eye, but
Why do you look like a
for some
fluorescent
reason
shrimp?
in this form it looks more like
What
a
are you
human.
talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but
What are you doing in my dream?
you called me. My consciousness and your own are linked.
I guess so, Azra. This is again. I'm kind of
This
confused
is
on
why
this
I appear in your
myself.
dreams. Consider me an alter ego,
So I appear in your dreams, consider me an alter
but I
ego.
shouldn't
This ain't
waste
Dragon
time
Ball
explaining
Super.
further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up. I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake. Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Begin what?
Somnium scan. Activate.
Weird. So she's psychic.
Got it.
God, what?
I have completed a scan of your Somnium, your dream world. My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Mental locks?
Have you already forgotten? Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
Huh?
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness. This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation, a base component. Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into consciousness. The truth is always hidden within the deepest layers. Therefore, we must... Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving. Let's start with the door. Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
I see. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Well, I suppose
Okay, now
that
we
is
getting a little
true,
bit dirty
but
right now. Okay.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, so the on Date's dream world. In this strange and surreal dream, trust the light to wake up, Date. Interesting.
a door locked with a padlock.
When investigating this, you can choose from a number of options. For now, I have investigate the door.
It appears all I have to do is open this door.
It got chains on it. What you doing?
I can't... That is to be expected.
Oh, she can't even touch
Dreams
it.
are not bound by... This is Date's Somnium. A reality built...
My Somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping. I suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
Shut up and listen. Date, look at... The places where the light touches have become colored.
For real?
Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is unique. Every human dream.
I see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable. Who was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream. It is...
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
You may remember upon reflection.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental lock.
Indeed. But it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve...
Now, what should I have you...
Don't forget that I have a veto.
Okay. This is... Interesting.
A winter iris.
What?
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms...
Flower with a woman's name. Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure. Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder. You gotta smell it harder.
What?
What in the fuck?
Amazing suction. Bravo.
What are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in...
You were able to touch it.
Correct.
So, I just need to keep this up?
Something like that.
Okay, so the more stuff I do, the bigger reaction these may get.
A switch. The Now I can activate the switch.
What the fuck she... Yo. Yeah. This shit is trippy. But interesting though, so...
Isn't this rewarding, Date? Another place you can touch.
I would rather be sleeping.
A basket. I cannot see Leave it to me. It is dark.
I see a dumb AI and a skeleton.
A floor lamp shaped like a road.
Let's turn on. Try kicking it.
You don't have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got.
It didn't even budge.
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly. Hey, Date, are we gonna get him too?
What are you, a thug?
A basket.
So once you do the one thing, okay. Maybe that don't...
A glass of wine.
Shit, you must not even ask somebody. I'm about to sip that wine.
Leave it to me.
Hey,
What's going on, Shadow? What's good?
I feel kinda good.
Why is an AI getting drunk?
Hey, brother, I'm trying to figure it out.
Listen to Date Disney.
Oh, she's annoying when she's drunk.
Yes, we can talk to
A skeleton. It appears to be bleeding from the left.
I'm drunk. I'm gonna hit this fool.
Know this, skeleton. Hi-ya! What?
Iba, look! The wall!
Don't know, something with the dream road, but if you paid attention though, like the skeleton left eye was like bleeding just the way that
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
So maybe it's linked together.
Even if
Maybe
I
his
did,
dream
adults
world is
have
like
to
a
learn
way for him to
moderation,
solve
you
it.
know.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of ID Evaded.
Who is he?
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. He looks like some old...
You could describe him a little more
Let's see.
What? A gun came out of the skull? It won't go off?
It should be fine.
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
Don't get excited.
Remind you of anyone?
No.
A door locked with a padlock. Leave it to me. There are two kinds of people in the world.
Just pull the trigger.
You got lucky.
Wow. Let me just make sure a room in which maybe that's what we have to do. So
A door locked with a padlock. Do you think something this size would fit?
Might fit if you
she's
work it
weird.
in. Try just a tip.
I suppose.
Interesting.
I see. The gun was the key.
Well, well, well. It seems I was key in helping us escape.
Okay, that's it.
I suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good. I'll open it.
What in the fuck? Interesting. Whoa, wait a minute. Like, the fuck? Was that like his father, brother, or something? Because he resembles him in a way. I'm literally trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. So just bear with me. I'm literally trying to piece it together, but so we know in the reality world is that we found the girl dead on the carousel. He knew Muzuki, who he found in there hiding in the column door. But then when we go to the dream where we see the skeleton that has a bleeding eye socket, just as well as the girl who missing the eye socket in the same place. But now we just walked in on somebody shooting somebody. I am oddly confused.
Good morning, Date. I was waiting for you.
I bet you was.
Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date,
What?
it's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away, and... Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay?
That just makes me want to know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer. That's impossible. Literally. So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
Cloud my judgment about you, because if you don't want to know the case, then
I don't accept that.
Yeah, after that look she gives, it's like she knows she only mid tier, but it's like she trying to put on like she's high tier. She's living above her means. She needs to stop.
Just give it up, Date. Where do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. It's suffocating in here. Dark and dreary also. I try to make my office colorful. Liven things up a little. It's like a party, right? I want... Who do you think I am, Date?
You're my boss? The commander of Abyss?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I've been calling you boss for 6 years.
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
Wait, what does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah, so, nothing to report?
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since...
The doctors say she's traumatized. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found...
Yeah.
Were you with her this whole time? You're like her legal guardian, then.
No, she just lives with me.
You living with a 12-year-old. I'm oddly confused.
In any case, we're not going to get anything.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
I wonder what Renju was doing last. I did call him a few times. He
didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got this. No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We explained the situation to him, had him verify, and naturally started asking him questions. I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
Damn.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfect. We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
Meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Almost definitely.
Interesting.
The pick Mizuki was holding, the only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is important to you, right? Let's see.
Damn.
We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database, although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence. Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okiura Renju. Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case. 4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get information, since you don't have a cell phone.
Damn.
Have you met my partner? This is my childhood friend. He's a good listener. I tell him all my stories. You think it's true that a tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to 10 square feet?
What in the fuck we talking about an animal's ball sack? Oh my god.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
You ever wonder why we call all our pumpkins Jack? Sorry, it was funny.
That's been here a while.
I mean, Christmas comes every year, right? It's a pain taking that thing down and... Overall length of 50. This RC car has friction damage.
How do you know?
I used to be a flag girl. Looking at that reminds me of my old boyfriend from...
Why do you have this?
So if we're trapped down here when World War III starts...
Okay.
The battery died on that thing, so they're like you and me.
What do you mean?
Oh, I use that thing for stress relief sometimes.
I know. I can hear it all the way down the hall.
Yup. They're all my husbands.
Uh-huh.
Nah, to be surprising, Azrael, this game got good ratings. Maybe it just got a slow start. But I'm determined to find out to the end.
That's my grandpa's death mask.
The guy had a huge face. Stop ogling me.
I am not a...
Reminds me of you, boss. You have many faces. One, no matter how deep you go, you'll never get to the real you.
Matryoshkas, you get to the last one. The smallest, that's the real. Like it? It...
He talks?
Yep. What the fuck is going on?
That's a Persian rug.
Oh yeah?
10.
What are you, in elementary school?
Are you familiar with...
Alright, I think I got everything. No, I didn't.
I can't live. I love it smooth.
They're trying to make sure, because I know it's something for like scanning everything in his office, like a little trophy. So I'm just trying to get out the way. Just a second, let me see. I feel like I'm missing.
The person who reported this...
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
But you should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was...
Payphone?
It is unusual. Whoever it was clearly didn't want...
Hello!
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
Alright, there we go. Alright, I got it.
Is that a serious... We've been partners for 5... You know who I am.
Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute?
I was joking.
I don't understand your... Can you explain what's funny about... No,
I'm giving you an order.
does not.
Yeah.
I haven't been getting a lot of...
You're joking, right?
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Iba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence, birthed from its ability to think is controlled by a program, Special Agent Date. From today forward, she will be your personal computer and...
Okay, really, what's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been... I concluded that it was better to have the both of you.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
You have?
So who reported the crime?
I found the payphone that the caller used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom. Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security camera.
So you found a way into that database?
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic. Even less, the time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Oh my god, who was it?
Matsushita Ota, 24 years. I have marked his address on the map. That is all.
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iba.
Affirmative.
Interesting.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
Oh, I'm not a customer. I'm here for something else. I'm with the MPD.
Oh, heavens, no. Is Ota in trouble?
Calm down, ma'am. I'm just here to ask some questions. And you're Ota's...
His mother,
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Miss Matsushita. Before we talk, could I make a request?
Mm?
Could you put that knife down, please?
Oh, goodness.
She was trying to gut him.
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
There's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in He knows how much I love flowery designs. I've used it every single day since he gave it to me. Oh, it's more than just a kitchen knife. It means the world to me.
A large jellyfish.
Sure, it's a large jellyfish in the middle of this. What the hell?
Are you unfamiliar with the super... Imitating a cat's meow to a lucky cat statue grants...
Is that right? She's cute.
You have zero standards, Konami.
That boy, he's been hanging out at this office building lately.
What kind of office?
Oh, it's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
What, like gangsters?
Oh, heavens, no! Ota wouldn't go to a place.
Then...
Oh, I remember. It's a production office. He went to buy some ingredients. He comes and goes all the time. This is nothing new.
Does this woman look familiar to you?
No, Who is she?
No one. Don't worry. The rain last night was pretty bad.
The rain? Oh, right, yeah.
Small talk.
Oh, it's just a little diner. But not to toot my own horn or anything. We do get quite a lot of customers here. I manage it with my husband.
Peculiar.
What?
This establishment is near the Kawasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years. That could mean... Never mind.
Huh?
Interesting. Oh, I can actually.
Do you want to see? It was delivered a little while ago.
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus. She forces Oda to buy them.
The sender is Great Grin.
A popular online store.
Product description reads, solid mod.
We should look inside. Use the X-ray mode.
Now they changed it
Now, what is
A solid PVC model of...
Something's written on the base.
up. Yeah, I
The
know.
letters appear to be sunk. The permeability of X-ray vision should make...
A set.
Allow me to investigate. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, about... We had to borrow a lot of money to get... Back then, everyone was willing to lend... I'm sorry, my memory's... Oh, because there's a goddess there.
A what?
Ota says it all the time. More like a witch, if you...
A witch, huh?
Yes! A witch put a spell on my poor... Oh, you see that box over there?
The one on the table?
Yes. Just look. You'll see what I mean. Yes, that good-for-nothing temptress works for that entertainment group.
Do you know her name? I'm assuming it's not.
Her name? I don't remember. I just call her the witch.
Alright, I'm getting nowhere. She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
Yeah.
I'm at a loss just reading this shit.
Call him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell?
He doesn't have one?
He better not.
You can abandon this line of questioning, Dot. Ota does have a phone. I found his.
Call it.
I have already attempted to call multiple. There is no connection. Either the phone is off, or he has no.
Let's hope he's not face down in a gutter somewhere.
That would be unsanitary, as well as a violation of waste disposal.
Damn.
Date, I found some information. ASET is the name of a popular female musician.
That sounds like our witch. Is A-Set a group name?
No, it is a single artist.
An A-Set figure, huh?
Correct.
What's the name of her talent agency?
Lemniscate.
Sorry,
I repeat,
Renju owns that company.
correct.
Excuse me. Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Oh, yes!
Iba, bring the car around.
At once.
Oh man, that mama was boring as hell.
That's him?
Correct.
Are you Ota Matsushita?
Who are you?
I'm from the MPD.
Yo, like, it's a receptionist sitting there with huge wrist. Oh my god.
What is that supposed to
I do not.
Whoa, okay. Is this like a board company or something? So if anything, he must have like some type of fascination with her, maybe like a fanboy. We need more of them, right?
How did you know that?
Because I'm psychic.
Excuse me? Last night?
Don't play dumb, kid. Yesterday, 9 p.m. You called the police you told them about the screaming you heard coming from Bloom Park.
I have no idea what you're talking.
Alright, Ota, look. We either do this here, or I take you down to the station.
Do you have a warrant? Article 2.3 of the Execution of Law Enforcement Code. No person shall be detained or obligated to answer any questions. Nothing. Could you stop bothering me? No, I'm kinda busy right now.
I know I'm not saying this. They want me to punch him? That's the kind of excitement I've been looking for. Let's go ahead.
Date, wait. Causing a disturbance in public will result in
So what should I do?
I have an idea. I told you to.
Waiting's just pissing me off more.
Perhaps your dosage needs to be increased.
What?
Listen to me, Date. Ota's PC is connected to the internet.
And?
I was curious, so I hacked it.
She hacked into the...
Does Tessa refer to A-Set?
That is a popular fan nickname for her.
That means Motto has to be Ota.
Correct. However, it appears that Ota is the one operating the other 3 accounts as well.
What?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all Ota's sub-accounts. Ota is insulting Aset and defending her all by himself. This is what's known as a straw man sock puppet or false flagging.
This kid is pathetic.
Whew, fanboy.
Hey, kid.
What do you want?
I'm gonna tell Aset
Tell her what?
that you're sock puppeting for her on 2 Witter. You should drop the attitude.
You shouldn't make those kinds of accusations. Do you want to get sued for
Optical protein fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG.
What? How do you know that?
I told you, kid. I'm psychic. Now, I have some questions for you.
Fine.
What's up, JJ? This is interesting. I'm actually getting somewhere now. Let's do
I'm
it.
gonna ask you again. Were you the one who reported the screaming at Bloom Park?
Yes.
Why were you in the area?
You
better tell me, or I'll tell everyone about your little imaginary enemies.
Hey, everyone.
Okay, I'll talk. I went to Bloom Park because I was supposed to meet someone.
Did you enter the park?
Yes.
So who were you meeting?
A girl named Mizuki Okiura.
What did you say?
Mizuki Okiura? She's the daughter of the president of Lemniscate.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Tessa to come out.
This is an office building, not a concert.
This is the main facility of Lemniscate Entertainment. There are multiple studios for recording and broadcasting. Tessa is recording a podcast today.
Not only were you faking the whole thing, you made sure to add her so she'd see it.
But if she doesn't see it, she won't know that I'm protecting her.
Don't you think all those comments hurt her feelings, even if you
But in the end, I made it so everyone became her fans and got along and...
That's not the point. Just don't.
She's just a friend.
Yes, she better be.
What? What?
Where and how did you two meet?
Here, the Lemniscate lobby.
I mean, her and the mother here is kind of similar, but she may.
Mizuki is friends with Tessa.
Not no love triangle. Honestly, it's
I was
supposed
talking
to
to
be
Tessa
like
one day and she just comes up like,
Danganronpa,
hey.
Zero Escape combined.
When was this?
So this
Last September.
I've been wanting to play this, so
Don't
I'm
call
gonna
it
give
a
it a
relationship.
whirl.
Well, what am I supposed to call it? Anyway, I have her look over my work sometimes.
Work?
I write light novels.
Really? What's your pen name?
Odoin Kyoma.
That is a lie. Database searches reveal no professional authors have ever submitted.
Hey, Ota. How about you stop? My third eye can see through your bullshit.
Well, I'm not a published. I'm an aspiring author to be So, anyway, Mizuki reads my novels. I get notes and advice from her.
From a 6th grader?
She's surprisingly insightful. She has the talent to be an editor for sure. Around 8:10 last night, I got a call from Mizuki saying she wanted to meet me at Bloom Park. She sounded scared. You know how that area is run down and abandoned? I think she wanted me to go with her as protect.
But why Bloom Park?
Someone messaged her on Nile.
Nile is a popular messaging application.
What did they say?
She didn't tell me exactly. It said to come to the merry-go-round at Bloom Park tonight.
Who sent it?
I don't know. But Mizuki was determined.
What happened next?
I met up with Mizuki and we went into the park.
Oh man, thank you, bro. Almost like X-Arms. Alright, so you about to see what happened. We getting somewhere. There we go. You see the hair to clean? There we go. But she don't look like she was in distraught though. I mean, if it's just me, it doesn't look like she was really like that.
Did you leave her there? You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
I didn't mean to. I was panicking. People do stupid things when they're in fight or flight mode. Like when people grab their pillow and run out of their house in a fire.
Jeez, you're a real hero, kid.
See, I knew you would make fun of me. This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone? You seriously didn't think we'd find you? Mizuki would have told us everything.
I didn't think she would.
Why wouldn't she?
She said that if she ever got caught going out at night with someone like her roommate would kill her.
Good girl.
I tried using my cell phone at first, but my heart was pounding and I was scared and my hand was shaking. And with the rain last night, it kind of slipped out of my hand.
You dropped it?
Yeah, right into a puddle.
Iba, can you trace the last signal that Otis' phone?
Near Bloom Park. Just past the phone has not been turned on since.
I guess he's telling the truth.
Hey, Ota, what are you doing?
Tessa!
This nigga need to stop. Yo, excuse me on language.
And you are?
Mr. Date from the MPD. He came here to ask me about what happened last night.
You mean a detective? Wow! I've never met a real detective before!
Oh man, I don't know what kind of look is that. Like his two different eye colors throwing me the fuck off.
Date, your adrenaline level is rising.
No, what is going on, bro?
Is something the matter?
No, nothing.
Oh my god. Let me see if he got any more questions.
You know who this is, right?
Yeah, it's the woman I saw at Her name is Shoko Nadam. I saw it on the news.
Wait, do you not know who her daughter is?
She has a daughter?
I didn't know that either.
They must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki.
Maybe because her last name is different. Nadami and Okiura.
It has also not yet been reported that Shoko is Renju's ex-wife.
Okay, so let's take a pause here real quick. So before I run to the bathroom, this is where we're sitting in with this case. So JJ, since you came in late, I'm gonna kind of get you up to speed what's going on. So pretty much, I started off going to this abandoned amusement park with specifically carousels, and it was that lady that you seen on the left that was presumed dead. Well, actually, she was dead. She had stabs in the abdomen, and she had a missing eyeball. And unfortunately, they found her daughter in a common room with a pick and blood, and all the evidence points to her. Now, the girl who they found is currently in the hospital, who they refer to as Mizuki, but that's also the main character. I guess you want to say, at this point, you could say his goddaughter, because he actually knows the murderer, which is Mizuki's mother, and Renji being head of the company, that's his old drinking buddy. So that's exactly what's going on. But so far, we begin kind of like little jokes here and there, and then it was a scene to where his eyeball, which is the Alba AI system that you see, went into his dream world, and we seen like somebody over there shooting. I don't know how all this connects, but but it is confusing. But right now, I guess we're just going through a little bit of an entertainment phase. But let me run to the bathroom real quick. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Red Rice Krispie treat too. Alright. So.
I heard about it. About Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom Park.
Tessa?
Why didn't you come to the police?
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman's interest. It is possible Ota wanted her attention.
He told her about a dead body he found for it.
Actually, I already knew about it before Ota told me.
How?
It's all over the internet. When I saw Ota this morning, I asked him about it. He told me he saw the body.
Gee, Tessa. So cute that I can't take it. Don't you think so too, Doc?
You're awfully familiar.
I can't help it. Her loving. When I'm with her, my head gets all light, and I just relax and don't sweat the small.
Okay.
Relationship?
We're like a goddess and a summoned thrall.
Her thrall?
If Tessa ever gets in trouble.
You sound more like a super... Ota always defends me when I'm getting bashed online.
Stop. You're making me
This guy.
Hey, let me tell you something. It's about those posts on 2 Winter.
Wait!
Looks like you're my thrall now.
Isn't that right, Ota?
Okay.
Yeah, just be cool.
Okay.
Mizuki Okiura?
That's
Yeah,
all.
I am.
It's like a meme or
Mr.
whatever.
Okiura runs the agency, and Mizuki is his daughter.
What's
so
going on?
we hang out sometimes.
Is that how you became friends?
There's more to it than that, but
So, Mizuki must come.
Let me confirm something. You're ACED, right?
let's play a game.
Thread, silhouette, ASAP.
Fierce.
Upset, regret, ASAP.
Water.
Wet, sweat, ASAP.
Yay! Ace.
magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly causing aberrant behavior.
We should leave him. I'm thinking the same thing.
I turned 18 this year.
A senior in high school?
Yep.
Date, I recommend you keep your hands to yourself.
I recommend that too.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make a move.
Hey, what's going on, man? This hasn't fitting out channel. What's going on?
What?
Oh, I meant Ota.
Wait, you were gonna make a move on...
Date, I have determined that these two have no further information for us. Our goal is to find the murderer of Shoko Nadami. Let us...
Right. Let's head there. See you kids later.
Where are you going?
Back to where the corpse was found.
In that case,
You'll what?
please take me...
Why?
Because I want to know more about what happened. Do you have any suspects? Probably some crazy... That's what Ota was telling me. The corpse was strung up on that mare. It must have been some kind of... Ota, take a video.
Huh?
Just do it. Mr. Date! Please, Mr. Date, you can't leave me.
What?
What in
I can't imagine life without you.
What in
What are you doing?
Ota, did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
I know y'all just seen like the receptionist in the background. I don't know, Ezra. It's really weird right now. I really don't know what to make out of everything that is going on.
No, not at all.
Are you
I'm
jealous?
just imagining your body sinking into Tokyo Bay.
I'm used to sinking. Part of the job.
Huh?
Mr. Date, I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
You wouldn't.
Oh, and just so you know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
You little...
I told you. I want you to take me to the scene of the crime. If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
Okay. Again, it's supposed to be a mixture between Zero Escape and Danganronpa, but I'm starting to read between the lines, Ezra. And follow me on this. So she just ran into his arm, into him, pretty much had her, thrall guy, whatever, take a video of it, and she's using it to go to the crime scene. So she wants to go to the crime scene. Let's just possibly look at that she's like a main suspect right now, because it's like her obsession to go with this crime scene. So she could be utterly, like, the one obvious thing is that she's trying to just to look and see something up close. Maybe she have a weird obsession with mystery, but that's too obvious. Let's go a little bit deeper. She could be trying to cover it up, and she has two reasons to. One, she may be trying to clear Mizuki's name, going with the righteous way, or she could be a crazy murderer who's trying to clear up her own tracks. That's what I'm gonna go with, and that's what we're gonna take this in. Let's continue.
Date, a thought has occurred to me. She really is quite the seductress.
Exactly. Hey man, it's like I said, it has a very, like, I guess you could say entertaining, like, setup to start off. But that's all I'm getting though. Oh, so he actually did bring her. Interesting.
Well, I guess it was because... I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous. Get on TV. Be a household name.
But you're not there yet.
It's alright. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you? I'm most famous on the internet. I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream. Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge is a game in which you manipulate cubes on the terrain to build structures.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
What about being on TV?
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either.
Interesting.
Why do you ask?
You two are very close for an idol and a fan.
Ota is special. He really is like a hero to me.
Hero, huh?
Questions. What's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that. I'm not a detective.
But you are a cop, right?
Right. But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
What are you doing?
Just thinking about
Whoa, hold up now.
Well then, tell me! We're good friends. We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems. I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it.
Sitting there watching Blue's Clues. Sitting there saying great stuff.
You know, now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
It is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
What?
I can see into the future. I know when I'm going to die. Just kidding!
Hope so.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Date!
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. The public doesn't know about it.
Wow, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis. Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
A friend of Renju's?
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful.
Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy. And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all. But anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris. Iris Sagan. I know, weird, right?
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, poke it, fill it with fruit.
Something wrong?
Hey, what's
No,
going on?
it's nothing.
Iris. They got the voice cut. Iris be Renji's like maybe like legitimate like daughter or something like that. Oh, I appreciate it for stopping by. Thank you very much.
Excuse me. Yukoname...
That's right.
And the girl?
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting...
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single... If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba?
My partner.
Your partner?
She's right in front of your eye.
Huh? He was trying to find some...
She's a natural detective, huh?
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse?
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder. Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her. They conducted their ritual like shadowy, hooded figures, going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But...
I do.
Well, let's hear it.
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kawasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located. It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby. An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the air. The government quickly issued evacuation. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers. There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignore the evac order and are still living here.
Are they...
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Are we safe?
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is. Iba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of this?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the... Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Agreed.
But there isn't a single drop on the horse, and it was like this when we found it.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being...
That must mean...
The horses. Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus? Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun. The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wajet, and it's the same idea behind the eye of Providence.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
Oh, I see.
Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Yeah, exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket. Horus? Providence? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Oh, wait a minute. So
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
right, okay.
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Yeah?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
If Ota's telling the truth...
He would have no reason to lie about such a...
Tinazuki?
Oh, come on! Just a little longer.
Well, she said it
No.
was some type of ritual.
I'm already in enough
in
trouble
which
bringing a
she's
civilian
asking
in
me
here.
about this. It's got to be some level
Okay,
of her like
yes.
observations. So it was stabbed into the left eye socket.
Hey, you alright? Are you okay?
Morning sickness.
What?
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
Yeah, score.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
There's a lot going on here. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Because in 1 second, it seems like it could be like...
Horrible.
Shame.
Oh, you should worry about me more.
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
I would put it right back where it came from.
Ew, that makes me actually want to throw.
Wait, seriously?
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. It is unlikely that heat would be a factor.
Hey, Date. They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
Hey, watch it! You'll get your arm ripped.
Relax, My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay. The wind feels nice.
She's... As I'm thinking the same thing, bruh. Oh my God, she's 18. Bruh.
You should come in.
No, that's alright. I'm gonna head home.
Ooh, going home already?
Okay, hold up. Azrael, so remember when we was in that dream, like I was in that dream mission, right? That's the same girl that old boy with the gun standing over bleeding. Did my man just predict the future? Let's get into this.
Oh, who is this, Iris?
Come on, I'll make some...
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police. Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry.
Okay. Mr. Date?
Your sound system.
My sound system.
I was just admiring it. I wish I had one that big.
Right.
Date, how do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
What?
The solution is this. You open the door, put the giraffe in, and close the door.
What kind of a riddle is that?
Another riddle. How do you put an elephant in the refrigerator?
Isn't it the same answer? Open the door, put it in,
Incorrect. The giraffe is already inside. You must remove the giraffe before you put the That is the solution.
Your riddles could use some work.
Yeah, that was kind of bad.
Since I was... And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... Well, I don't know.
Huh?
You think so?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this...
A hunch?
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
There are, yeah? What about...
Mr. Date, please drink your tea.
Oh.
We haven't even...
Well then, let's have a...
Yeah. I mean, it's still early in the game. We don't know.
Are you left-handed?
Oh.
Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
It locked up on me.
Ah, I see. By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of
Renju was my classmate at Eito. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice.
Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
No reason.
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date,
It's all right, Ira. I've never been married.
A single mother.
Yes. I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
A teacher? Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
You're trying to get the mother now.
Do you know me? Oh, sorry, it just feels like we've met before.
No. This is the first.
Of course.
Well, he doesn't have memories going beyond 6 years, so that's a possibility. Okay, Azrael, so I'm looking at this. This looks like the same exact house. You still on like 19? Yeah, she had a kid when she was 19. It takes 9 months for the kid to be born. When she was born, it probably makes her 18. Okay, so, but this is weird because this is to the back room. This door is to the front room, and this is where we entered. Or it could have been like, it's weird. Wait a minute, flowers behind. Wait a minute.
The flowers.
it's an iris.
An iris? I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris unguicular. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flower.
Oh, I was not trying to skip. Oh, shit.
Well, I think it's time for...
Mr. Date, we'll see each other.
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh.
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
What?
Anyway, be seeing you. Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
All right. Take care, Date.
Okay, very weird because they really, like, if he was saying goodbye, they wouldn't really need to add on the scene like that. So if you asking me, Azrael, what happened if that's his daughter? And the reason why his adrenaline is getting up is because his body is reacting to the fact that that's his daughter. Like,
Date,
have
let's
you
go
ever,
over
like, looked at, what is it, insomnia, like cases to where it's like, yeah, you probably don't have the memory, but the body knows what the body knows. And if you have that feeling like, okay, that's my daughter, then I could be the thing. So, because I mean, one thing you can say about these two is that whenever their curiosity is piqued, they act on that curiosity. And I mean, I'm not trying to overthink it, but it just seems like they made this scene for a reason. Let's get back to it.
Facts of the case.
Good idea.
I don't even know at this point.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have...
Perhaps he's had too much.
Hey, me. Sure, let's play. I spy eyeball. Correct.
I will.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
Hold on, y'all. Okay, my bad.
The estimated time of death is yesterday. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab. The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
Aiba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the...
At once.
I wonder who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
Probably the culprit themselves.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Aiba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to The corpse was found tied up on. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding there. Rather, it appears as though it was
Our perp wants the limelight.
or is attempting to send some kind of message. The corpse was found with her left eye. That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else, and then brought there to be displayed. That means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job, if there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious situation. I was merely joking. Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom and I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there...
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the...
I have...
Interesting. There's a lot of unanswered questions.
Welcome back. I brought her here after her examination with...
Mizuki. Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking, so I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the...
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
Yeah, this is... It kind of really adds like a theme from ID Invaded now.
Interesting. This kind of furniture is often used for pile drivers in professional wrestling.
Now where on earth did you learn that?
What the hell?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by...
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Why would he...
I don't know. If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental, which is understandable. You may be able to heal her, Date. You're the only one who can. You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind.
Hey, Peter? About Iba. Could you do something about her?
Do something about...
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a...
If you dare reprogram me, I will
So you were listening.
She said, I would
Her vitals are stable.
self-destruct your eyeball.
Her EEG is also...
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
Thank you.
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you. But she can try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss. Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called the Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology, and there are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything, people that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we have to get inside their heads. The truth is in there. Our job is to find it. I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her for.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effect. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life. Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call Somnium. It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them. Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say? I know you only like the natto, egg, and cucumber rolls. I'll eat the good ones.
Are you...
No, seriously,
Date, her heart rate is EEG is stable.
Date, get into this. Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to... I added a new feature to...
New feature?
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's...
Sure.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit going.
You ready?
Okay. Ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world. Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
We're counting on you.
Well then, let's begin.
Okay. So this time I guess we're going in real time.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park? Lightning and a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of Sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan! Activate!
Okay. Metalock 2. 3. Don't say a 4.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Aiba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the...
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
An ice pick stabbed into Right. No one would want to see their mother. It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
Interesting.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it. Date, we got a timey.
A timey?
Time induction matter in incept. You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time.
Is this another function Pewter?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream, and because it is a dream, extraordinary things...
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out... What is your plan once I am...
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it. Didn't expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper inside. All right, leave it to me. It is heavier than it looks.
Okay, so what it looks like is that this game has like multiple routes. I'm thinking like multiple endings, so it's gonna be something to be doing.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
Agent
There are
Dante,
torn
you've
pieces
got
of
5
paper.
minutes.
Leave it to me. Done. But...
You were able to get out?
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get...
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricanes?
You can do it if you try a little.
No, you can't.
All right, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
What is this? The panda head is... Why?
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
I see. These were also linked.
That's right.
Mizuki!
Let's go to her.
Got it.
So, this is space.
Okay, Ashton. Excuse my son. He's being himself.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
It's Mizuki!
I hug her, slap her, smile at her.
Mizuki.
Are you okay?
Date. Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
Okay, let's get some questions out of you, Mizuki.
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
Say Mizuki.
What?
In Somnium, in your dream.
Date, Mizuki would not understand that she does not experience somnium as you are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
I'm fine now, but I didn't forget your promise.
A promise?
Sushi, you said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. The hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner, past.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in. I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
That's not a reason.
You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer. When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's... Aiba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Aiba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's somnium. Part of Aiba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Aiba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Aiba is so dumb.
Don't call me dumb.
Oh, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences that Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier. That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining. Your skills as a syncer allow you to untangle those dreams and... In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dreams are However, the circumstances are slightly... The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were what the subject is the author, director, and the syncer is merely the audience.
Pewter, who do you think the culprit?
Well, let's see, perhaps...
What? Hey, Pewter, when we were in Somnium earlier, she's never looked like that.
That was
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your...
What part of that was my...
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Aiba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broke.
Perhaps Aiba admires the human...
It's not that. It was just... a little I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I simply thought that appearance would make it...
Why would that make me Hey, can I...
Date, you sounded quite proud of it. Perhaps you'd like to repeat it?
No thanks.
How would I know? We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent. No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the Sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Anyway, we know about the figure. I wonder who that could be. Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding... Can you tell us why?
When I got there, it was... I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was...
So, you panicked?
Yeah.
And you held on to it when you hid in the car?
Yeah.
Okay, this is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was...
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim,
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
and it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
Yeah, I'm glad she's You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with... Well, you meaning...
The boss has extraordinary I deserve much of the credit for helping Miss...
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs... Protect her.
Anyway, Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Okay, so we back here again.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep. Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where... I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom... Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Iba, what's past?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. This is due to the explosion at the chemical. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track...
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground...
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last...
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for...
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street, a black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to...
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Ms. Renju Okiura.
Makes sense. He's been missing in action.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks, stopped at the closed-down station, and carried Mom's...
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, he could take the body right to the merry-go-round.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju. And you can help me find him. Hey, Mizuki, tell me again. The person you saw at the merry-go...
No, it wasn't Daddy.
You're sure?
Well,
Mizuki, Renju sent you that...
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good. Got some help from them.
Bad personality?
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I...
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect.
So you can...
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high... Mizuki must have been worried about going...
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent... Someone else must have used his... And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to what the cell phone and the car were both operating.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my dad was a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
And I don't see him like playing a bad guy and making like multiple things. It has too much deeper connection for it to be like more of a mystery. So if anything, I'm thinking that the father is probably dead at this
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemon Estate.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last...
And he didn't pick up?
No.
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our number one. He's been acting strange since last. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate. No, I told you, where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. Didn't find him.
Where could he be? So Renju was questioned at a local state...
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. Shoko's time of death was estimated to be... Renju claims that he was at home alone, but that means no one can back up his story. He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too.
Where the hell did Renju go? What?
Sunpoke.
Oh, Sunfish Pot? Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he run.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles in Akihabara.
Akihabara, that's a place in, I mean, since it's all like Eastern, we'll run into the same place that that Persona kind of like does that. So I'm calling it. He's dead. I'm calling it. The father is dead. He gone. But we about to see. The darker part. No, Ashton. No.
Can't be.
Yo. If they don't tell you that I am the man, I called it. He had to be dead.
Renju.
And his eye gone too. What the fuck? Holy shit. Ooh. 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 Ooh, man. Yo, this is crazy. Oh my God. So yeah,
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but... no way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclop killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New?
Yes. Several years ago.
Cuter?
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find... It's all over the news. These murders have gone... The killings from 6 years ago have continued.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings, to distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that...
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women, and...
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
She's sleeping. They're going to give her counseling after she
I see.
Her mother and her... I hope she'll be okay. Of course, I still got a mountain of work piled up. I'm just taking a little breathe.
Okay.
A few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for...
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed, but Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently, or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are...
Aiba, bring up all investigation records of the original...
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant. I also did not discover anything of note on the only amateur theory, all lacking credibility.
Damn it.
Okay, see, that brings up the question, like, okay, so this is what I'm thinking right now, y'all, and this is how it's going for me, because this shit just got interesting, like, for real, like, so, all right, so he doesn't have his memories, then he has a future, like, you know, epiphany of him killing a woman, Atuma, or Hatama, whatever you want to call her. And now when they talk about the original Cyclops killer, they is keeping him away from him. Maybe his memory loss has something to do with it. Maybe they hide the fact that he could be the original Cyclops killer. It's too much mysteries going around this, and it's definitely bringing up a lot of mystery about this. But I can honestly say this shit's starting to pick up. This shit is starting to pick up. Yo, I'm hyped. Let's go.
Renju had his left eye.
Right.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you're missing your left eye, so you steal them from up. I'm kidding.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now.
Actually...
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year. We have been together for more than 5 years.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be? Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here. I was just talking to the boss about...
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue?
I'm fine. Let's go, Aiba.
Understood.
Ooh, this is a lot. Ashton.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2%. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat? Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid!
Oh, shit.
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you, I can help!
How is a little runt like you gonna be in...
I'm Renju's. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only...
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the
Fine. But don't say it.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it. No, it's more like I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a pre...
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn, what a brat.
It wasn't locked, I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto lock? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught
Mizuki does raise a valid. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacement.
You too?
You were talking to yourself. It's creepy, you should cut...
Mizuki is...
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows it, but it's just... I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am... Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal, no need to be so... Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
Hey, do you have anything to tell me?
Well, it's not about Daddy. I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
The fuck? So...
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
A scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with... I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any... They must have been extraordinarily careful.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Dot?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just...
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date.
What about Dad?
Nothing.
You have no tact, dude. This is why you're single and always...
That's where you're wrong. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy...
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Yo, my man. A punk-ass kid, yo. Okay, so now we gotta investigate this crime scene.
Detective Date. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, she's the victim's...
Yes. Please let...
I mean, not with them. And what's weird about this is that, again, no blood being shown. Because it would have been like some type of blood stains. Okay, let me go check on Junior real quick. Okay. Whew. Had to go discipline the son.
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name? It's Kagami. Kagami? I told you my name like fuck!
Hey you, what's your name?
Seriously? Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a...
Yeah, don't spoil...
What?
Wait. Oh my god. Yo.
No, we didn't find anything today. No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
That is funny. Whew. That is funny.
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything. Did you hear me? Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes besides. Never mind. Just do your
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such.
How could I I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die. I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to think it's totally weird.
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want...
Hey. Are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Are you really okay?
Yeah. Don't you have an investigation or are you still...
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, in approximately 55 pounds each.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report, but no traces of that have been found. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 100. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure.
Aiba, can you recall?
Of course. The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death. This case bears similarity to show the left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face. Both are clear evidence of asphyxia.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in the specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
So he must have been doing something, and If he said that his wife was his
The time of
ex-wife was
discovery
doing
was
bad
10:20. You
business,
of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Iba, did you get anything from...
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
oh, got another one.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building man. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the 2nd floor only at 8:55. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 3. The capacity of this oil drum is 2. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when...
Let me check inside. What?
There's something inside. This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it. This is...
So you telling me they put his
This
body
is the
in
wristwatch
oil
Renju
drum?
always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here? I think we've checked everything we need to.
Okay.
I agree.
So real quick, so this is what I'm thinking. He did get strangled from behind, but it wasn't there. It was somewhere else. They brought in the oil drum from, you know, outside or whatever, because he weighed 155 pounds. The oil drum weighed 44 pounds. It seems like it's around in that same, like, weight.
We should compile our evidence and...
Mizuki, you ready to...
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Dragon's Palace Post. 1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
Well, there is... Have you heard of Golden Yokocho? In the Daddy used to go to a place called Marble. Maybe they know something about... Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know some... I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a...
Sounds like Ota.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner. Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for... She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Okay, so let me see. Where are we at on the stream? Alright, so we just hit 3 hours. Okay. Alrighty. So this is where I'm going to end the stream at. So overall, I will say that at first it was kind of sketchy for me, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold you up. It was very, very sketchy. I was thinking like, okay, it may not be what I thought it was. Maybe people overhyped it. That's how I was thinking at first. But slowly, as I came to understand the game a little bit more and seeing what they was doing, it seems like they kind of opened us up to kind of like understand things like personality wise, or just getting a little bit of humor with the game to kind of break us in with the characters. Maybe that's what they was doing. I'm not sure, because I was sitting there like me and Azra, if you look at the chat, was like, you know, she's 18, bruh. She's 18. But however, like when the clues and everything and the murders and everything started to happen, especially when it came down to Renji, which is Mizuki's father, and also is Dante's you know, best friend. So again, fun. You know, Astro says weird. It does have some weird vibes to it. But however, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, I will still be streaming this. I'm kind of curious and see how this goes around. But however, this is where we ended that, people. And again, thank you so much for joining in here, especially Azro, JJ, VGO was in here. J Chip stopped by. Swappy, thank you for stopping. James, he shared the stream, appreciate it. Man's Heaven Fit and Out channel, thank you for stopping by. Gaming with MJs, thank you for stopping by. I'm not sure that person is, maybe stuff got blocked. Kage was in here, thank you for dropping by too. Killer J, thank you for dropping by. And Sigmund Jones, thank you, my brother, for dropping by. So again, everybody, have y'all a wonderful night. I will catch y'all later.